Welcome to the Best by the Worst. The best movies of all time, reviewed by the worst possible critics. If you don't believe us, keep listening to find out.
Oh, welcome to the Josh Podcast!
Welcome back.
He's back.
We're on.
We're on?
Yeah.
I missed that memo. Jesus.
Yeah, we had
Is that the intro?
we
spoke about this earlier.
you had a sneaky chat before the pod.
Nice. I
I
like
said that I was going to completely take over the whole start of the pod, so
Yeah.
here we are.
This
Perfect.
needs to probably be a little bit closer.
Well, welcome back, Josh, our first returning guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 8 to episode
It was 11 episodes apart. so
29.
do the math.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 11 episodes since you've been gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start this differently with you guys, if that's all right.
Sure.
I've brought some gifts and I've brought some beers.
Oh, gifts and beers. That's our two favourite things.
Right. So I want you to think back to when we watched Mutiny on the Bounty. And I said that
Oh no.
my dream would be all of the boys together on a boat drinking big, juicy, hazy IPAs,
Yeah, our very
right?
own boat.
You
right.
bought us a boat.
So,
Please tell me you bought us a pirate boat.
Yeah. We will accept a pirate boat. We'll have to talk to the tax man.
Oh,
man.
look at this.
Wait, is the top supposed to be... Which way? What's the front?
any side can be the front.
But there's a feather.
Yeah!
Wait, is it supposed to point?
Holy-
Yeah, point.
All
Okay.
right.
So that's your present.
We're pirate boys.
We're pirates.
Pirate boy.
And you're wearing a Pirate Life shirt.
Oh, perfect.
Not a sponsor, but could be.
Could be.
Here we are, my boys.
My
Holy
goodness.
shit, what is this?
What do we got? Freestyle.
Haze Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Hazy double IPA, boys.
Oh, boy.
Yep, it's 3.2 standard drinks.
Can I just quickly again cut in? While we're talking about high percentage beers, I'm going to throw some shade at you boys about the last beer.
What, the
Fucktangular?
Fucktangular?
How warm did you drink it?
It was, I would say, not ice cold and not warm. It was in between.
It needs to be like it just came from the Arctic.
Okay, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
That's why it tasted like vodka. That's why I put these beautiful boys in the freezer
These are quite cold.
an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
trust me on this. I'm not going to say try and drink it
We
again.
cracking them open?
The Aleks and Barrett already beat us to it, but
It's all right. The AI mutes out the can crack anyway. So.
That's the best part.
You know, the last episode, I had to chop a section of audio that wasn't cut by AI just to get the can crack.
Really?
really.
Well, it's about time you did something.
Wow. First mate Alex.
Yeah, you boys feeling good. Like we're literally just missing the boat.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Also,
Captain Josh.
Okay, do you pour beer bad in every episode?
On purpose.
I did stuff this one up. Sorry. I got too excited. Oh,
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
cheers.
That is fantastic.
That's a really good beer.
That's fucking delicious.
You know why? Because it's cold.
Look, the Fucktangular was not warm by any means. It just wasn't ice cold like this.
It needs to be like ice cold. Like an hour in the freezer before you drink it. Give it another go, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but since you've been gone,
Yeah.
what's been happening with Josh?
Honestly, not a lot. I have been going away for work a lot, which is great because it means I've caught up on all the podcasts.
Nice.
Yeah,
What do you
so,
think?
Number one fan.
Ooh, perfect.
You're probably the only person to have listened to every episode.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You and Faz, you'd be in close contention.
That's
And
why
we've
you're
not seen
returning.
Baz on here, have we? And I've been on twice.
Yeah, actually.
Let me fighting words.
Call out.
And Faz said he was going to sponsor us.
He was. But he actually,
We did an advert and he never brought the beers.
Yeah, he has his beers. He did say, look, he is keen to come on, but he just isn't interested in any of the movies that are from before 1970.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant because the two movies that I've watched, I would never have gone out of my way to watch them.
We would have never watched any of these movies if it hadn't
exactly.
been
Like
for
that's the whole point. So like,
I
tell him
agree.
to shut up and man up and come watch a movie.
this. Man, this beer is delicious. Holy
This is elite.
Yeah, not a sponsor, but could be.
Oh, man. That is a great beer. Well done.
Who knows? Someone knows the freestyle people.
The dude that works at Maine does their artwork, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, right. That is a tasty brew. Well done. Freestyle brewing.
Yeah, do we turn this account around so that they don't get too much of a shout out? Rocky Ridge is a great
We'll put that
by the way.
Yeah, just look, we're split between us and Josh on that beer.
We had
It
a-
doesn't mean the rest of their beers aren't top tier.
We had a freestyle beer only. No, we didn't.
No.
There was other brewery. What's the other one from?
Yeah. But funnily enough, so on our next episode, Barrett, I've got a couple of beers and they're from Freestyle Brewing. I won't say any more than that.
Oh yeah,
But we could be in for 2 excellent weeks in a row.
Look at that.
they
I
have
filled my
stepped up
beer
their
glass.
game ridiculously the last couple of years.
I've noticed.
And all of the beers are pretty damn good.
Fair play.
What's everyone think of that for a pour?
Shit house.
Yeah, I reckon you could have got a few more drops in there.
Easily.
Right. Can we get this thing going?
Yeah, sorry.
So did we watch a movie this week? Or
It's probably going to be just us talking shit for 2 hours. Let's be real.
Also, be prepared for this to be like an hour and a half podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry in advance.
To be fair, not only do we have Josh back on, we're just going to talk a lot of shit, but also it was a 3-hour movie.
yeah,
Yes.
it was a
Yeah.
long one.
I've got a lot of notes. All right. 1956 Best Picture Around the World in 80 Days.
Mm-hmm.
Had a budget of $6 million.
Actually, it was actually 7 million.
No, don't do this again.
You said in the last episode that you weren't going to do it anymore.
That's it. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
All right. That
I
is
just like to throw them off.
$71 million today.
Sheesh.
You know what, though? But at least you can see it in this movie
Yeah,
because they're genuinely at different
100% you could
locations.
tell. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And actually, some way to explain that. Sorry to jump in, Barrett, but this goes into that point. I actually did read that in this movie there was 74,685 costumes that they developed for this movie, 36,092 trinkets just in this movie alone. The most required for a Hollywood production at the time. It was a record breaker and cost just on that $410K.
I hate you. You just stole my fact number 5.
Hilarious.
All right. You missed
whoopsie
one of the
daisy.
points.
Oh, okay.
The cast.
What about it?
How many cast were in this movie?
Oh, God.
Like people?
Yes.
Oh, would be lots, right?
Hundreds.
68,894
What?
people.
How can that be when most of them just got repainted to different colors?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Right. Also, while you're ruining my fact, there were 7,959 animals.
Yeah.
And no one harmed in the making of that production.
Oh, some of them might have been like
Ruined my...
drugged up for sure.
You haven't done a movie fact in like the last 11 podcasts.
Yeah, but I'm trying to impress Josh.
It's true.
Okay.
I do want to say I came in blind to this. I didn't look up the movie at all because I know that you
either.
guys would have the facts for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just got purely things that I just saw.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I just eyeball it like 20 minutes before the podcast starts and just pick something.
Ah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Good.
It's Barrett that spent 3 days on it.
Everyone is not dead.
Wait. Who's alive?
More than one?
Is the girl still alive?
Shirley.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, we did look at this. Yeah.
Yeah. She's 91 years old. All right.
enough.
She plays the princess who we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shirley
The Indian
McLean.
princess.
McLean. Yeah. Runner-up movies. Friendly Persuasion. Sounds like a porno. Giant. Also could be a
Also
porn.
could be a porno, yeah.
Ooh. The King and I.
That's also a porno. Yeah.
The 10 Commandments.
So it won to 5 pornos,
Yes.
essentially, yeah.
Yeah. The plot. I wrote down, it does what it says on the box.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
There is a there is a man that circumnavigates the world in 80 days.
Technically less than 80 days.
The movie, to be fair,
Whoa.
the last movie that I watched did exactly what it said on the tin also.
What, Rambo
There was-
First Blood?
No,
was
no.
a mutiny
The podcast
on
for the
the
last
Bounty.
movie that I watched, there was definitely a mutiny on the Bounty. I mean, to be fair, Rambo First Blood does what it
It
says.
wasn't
on the tin
Rainbow.
as well.
He did cast First Blood.
No, they drew First
Oh, they
Blood.
did? Yeah. Oh, it's been a while so often.
Right. Please. Back on track.
Well, we probably should say that we did a drinking game while watching this movie.
Yeah.
which
What
was
about the drinking game?
well, the drinking game was to drink anytime they changed mode of transport. And on a trip around the world in, was it 1850s, 1860s it was set?
1870.
1870s.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
There's quite a lot of modes of transport you need to use.
1872.
There you go.
That's a good point. Why did I think it was just...
Set in the 50s, 1950s. Yeah.
It did.
Where were the cars?
That's why they were on horses and ostriches.
That's a very good point. Whoopsie daisy.
Right. This is revenge for me getting, was it Stalin mixed up with Hitler?
Oh, God.
You got a lot mixed up. Your history is bad. Okay, so I've got some facts for you from 1956.
Oh, yeah, please.
Actually,
my favorite part of the pod.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, though. It's a pretty, shit list.
You're not a lot going on.
Well,
I did have a Goog.
Yeah. Look, I tried
Not a lot going
to
on.
dig a little deeper this time. Not a lot of exciting stuff. There's definitely still a lot more on the war sort of stuff, which I try to avoid now because I'm just over it after World War II. So I try to find more interesting things that aren't kind of geopolitical or war related, but it's getting hard. So 1956, slow year, okay? But I found this stuff. Okay, King Kong, first televised.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I did notice pretty much half the facts I could find were just on Elvis. He was blowing up in 1956. So Heartbreak Hotel and Hound Dog and all these sort of things started charting number one. He was blowing up big. Everything was Elvis.
Cool.
Pissed off parents all across the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, so also Soviet invaded Hungary. Yeah, just thought I'd throw it in there.
Okay.
Mandela arrested.
Wait.
Nothing's changed.
No.
So they was it the last podcast they tried to join NATO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're
Then they got rejected.
Then they
so
made
they
up their
thought,
own.
So they were like,
Yeah.
we're going to invade Hungary, right?
we'll sort that.
Yeah.
So Mandela arrested also.
Okay.
Yep. And then Australia fact, the Olympics opens in Melbourne.
Oh, I did see that actually. Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool.
How many Olympics have we had?
Probably just that one.
We've had carry the 4, 17, 26.
47, I think you mean.
Yeah.
No one's going to get that joke.
That's mine.
Okay.
That's my facts.
All right. Plot time?
Plot time.
Do you have anything you'd like to add, Josh?
No.
Okay.
I think we're at the same point.
Okay.
I've got the title.
I want to start off with a quick fact. This was based on the 1873 novel of the same name by Jules Verne.
Yep.
Okay, and there's a great opening sequence about the author. So they talk about the author and some of the things that some of the works they've done. And they talk about a particular book. Was it From Earth to the Moon or something?
From the Earth to the Moon.
From the Earth to the Moon, which was turned into a film in 1901. And then they ended up playing that original footage at the start of this movie in honor of the
guy had a fucking great beard.
Oh, yeah.
It was like down to his belly.
It was a
button.
wizard
She
beard.
was
Yeah,
huge.
it was
Yeah,
full
so
wizard.
good. Yeah.
Yep.
So this section didn't really have anything to do with the actual movie, but it was about the author of the book.
Yep.
So they build this rocket ship. They load it into essentially a giant gun. They shoot it at the moon. They get attacked on the moon.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
By moon natives. I guess.
The music was sick.
Yeah.
Well, there could be on the dark side of the moon. Who knows what's there?
Hitler, we've seen it.
Hitler's on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in
Iron Sky.
Space Nazis.
Yeah.
And when they need to return back to Earth, they just all hop back in their rocket ship and it just sort of falls off the edge of the moon.
I mean, that's kind of what happens, I guess.
It's a pretty cool intro, though.
Yeah, it was a cool intro. And there was the bloke smoking a dart in the library that was telling all of this story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favourite part?
Oh, I know what my favourite part of that part was. Jeez. So he's there and he's like an English wise guy and he's next to this big globe.
Oh, yeah.
And he's there talking and he goes, you see, people thought that the world was flat. Learned men. Recently. That's right. Yeah.
Only recently, learned men thought that the world was flat.
Yeah. And so we cracked up laughing, thinking, mate, let me tell you, not much strange.
If only you knew.
We kind of overcame that, and then more time went on, and we went backwards, and then we're coming back again.
70 years later.
Yeah. There's still not a lot of learned men around. Then he got backwards.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, everyone had great chops and hats.
They
Yes.
did.
Holy
It was
shit.
just throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, the chops were sensational.
I'm so glad that there was good hats after I had like
Great
planned to bring hats. as
Great
gifts.
hats.
It was just like, so the next podcast, I'm just going to have to bring top hats, I guess.
Oh, fucking top hat. You would look so good in a top
I
hat.
look good in all hats. It's just a fact. Yeah.
Right. So then we start the actual movie. We open with a scene, and we're in 1872 England. We see some of the Queen's Guard.
Yep.
They're the men in the puffy top hats.
Yeah, the
They
puffy
call them
boys.
pom-pom hats.
Yeah.
Red outfits.
We haven't talked about the cast. Are we supposed to do that at the start, or you gotta
yeah.
wait till you see him?
Yeah, I think we should. Why don't you go run us through the cut?
Yeah.
Well, I thought that David Niven, who plays Phileas Fogg, main
Yep.
character, he looked really familiar. So I did a Goog.
Yeah.
He was in the original Casino Royale, like the James Bond movie.
Oh, wow.
Like the piss take one. Yeah. And he was also in all the Pink Panther movies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So obviously I haven't seen either of those in a long time. But
Yeah.
at that face and the moustache, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
In
go.
fact,
Who else were the main stars in this movie?
Oh, I don't know, that's all.
Oh, I did capture the other kind of three main guys, or people. So there was Shirley, who was Princess Uda, or I don't know, the princess.
we'll just call her Princess.
Princess, yeah.
Yep. There was Robert, who was Mr. Fix.
Yes.
And there was Conteflas, who was Passport.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, sorry. How's his
Passport 2?
Passport 2?
Yeah.
But we're going to call him Passport.
We're gonna call him
for the
Passport.
entire
I'm going to call him
episode.
Passport 2 just to piss you guys off.
Okay.
Please leave. Jimmy. But about Robert. So Robert, the actor, his character was Mr. Fix. I did find out, though, that his name's actually Robert Newton. He had a lot of drinking problems, and originally he had actually offered to do the role for free. He really wanted to do this role so badly. Maybe it was also because he had drinking problems.
Yeah.
We'll never know. But what we do know is that he died before the movie was released.
No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Mr. Fix.
Yep. Too many multi-boys. So, yeah, he died in 1956 before the movie got released.
What happens if we have too many multi-boys and we die before this podcast is finished?
At least it'd be like something cool to play at the funeral.
I think we should just declare that if we die before the podcast is done, Josh, you have to take our place.
What if I die too? We all die. We're all drinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
We need to write a will for the podcast.
Someone to carry on the legacy.
Yeah. We got to pick the right person, though. That will require thought. Anyways,
Yes.
what about Campy? He's quite opinionated.
Oh, he does love to yap too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, but the podcast will be too long, and I don't know. We'll think about it.
or this would just be Campy and Jez instead of running their business. Their podcasting.
They're just plugging the business every 2 seconds.
This episode is sponsored by, what's their business name? Precision Machinery?
So we did talk about the plot of the movie, but it made me think, and I asked the question, but I wanted to ask the question to you guys now. So the whole concept is getting around the world in 80 days, obviously in the late 1800s, now that I know that part. But anyway, it's obviously takes a long time because, you know, they don't have commercial flights and
Planes,
things like
yes.
that. So, but how long does it take now to get around the world?
Yeah, because the guy at the start, the dude smoking a dart in the library, he did say that you could do it in 80 hours. They estimated 80 hours in the 1900s.
Yep.
But it was even half that at this time, which would have been the 1950s.
So I did look this up,
Yep.
and they said that you can, if you just take commercial flights, nothing fancy, commercial flights, you can do it in 42 hours.
There you go.
Yeah.
Half the time.
Yep, they said if you're trying to like stop and stay in a few hotels and blah, 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 about a week. But yeah, if you just take commercial flights and your goal is just to get around as quickly as possible, about 42 hours.
That sounds like a horrible way to spend
Waste of
40 hours.
money.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that as well, I guess.
And plus you end up where you started.
Or you'd watch
Yeah.
20 of the Oscar winners from 1920 to...
Yeah.
You could watch all three Lord of the Rings movies, you'd be halfway done.
Yeah.
I'm
Watch
not
them
looking
twice.
forward to that. I'm dreading the day we get to Lord of the Rings.
We're having a big sleepover for that.
Oh, yeah. Can we make a cubby?
We're going to make this like whole couch area like a big fucking bed, and we're going to
Yeah.
like,
You're in charge of the plot.
There's gonna-
I cannot guarantee that I'm going to pay attention for like,
That's fine. There's
how
gonna
many hours are going to be? Like 10 hours?
more,
about-
more than that.
about 12 to 14 hours.
I cannot pay attention for that long.
Well, you can when you have 650 beers.
Right. All right.
He's going to sleep through most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, me too, but we've watched it, so
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out something, just something small quickly.
yeah.
We are 20 minutes in and we have not covered any of the plot
That's
of the movie.
totally fine. 'cause
Yeah, we have. We've
Not like it's not a huge amount happened in the movie. We have plenty of time for shit
I
talking.
have so many pages of notes.
Yeah, I've got lots of notes, but like the plot is in the name.
This is our podcast every time with a guest. It's me stressing about trying to keep them time on track.
Yeah. You know what I'm worried about? What if we run out of beers before this podcast
Oh,
is
we
done?
100% are. We're like
Oh, God.
a few mouthfuls.
Yeah, I'm smashing through this.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I'm trying to preserve it because I'm worried about that outcome.
Well, we can have a little beer break, surely. You guys won't mind.
Oh, you've just triggered Barrett. Don't say break.
I'm going to have to edit that.
He's
And I
going
don't edit this anymore. If you say something and get yourself cancelled, that's on you.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you and me can keep talking, and Alex can run to the fridge.
Perfect. Actually, you could probably lean to the fridge from where he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I guess.
All right, the movie. Yeah, sorry, the movie.
21 minutes. 1872. Okay. England. All right. The Queen's Guard is there. Our main character, Phil. I'm going to call him
Phineas. It's not that hard to say.
Yeah, it's Phineas.
Phil.
Wait, no, it's not. It's Phyllis.
It's Phileas. Sorry,
Phileas.
Phileas.
I've
Whoopsie.
shortened it to Phil.
Added an
Why don't you just call him Foggy?
Yeah, oh,
Okay.
Foggy.
Anyways, we've met him. He's upset immediately because someone has read his paper before him.
Oh, yeah.
Is that him?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. So something you have to know if you haven't picked it up in the podcast already is that everyone looks the same.
They do.
Inside the movie, especially if it's black and white. This movie was in color. Just
That was
calling it out.
definitely him.
Are you sure?
Yes, because that's why the guy got. Do you even pay attention to the plot?
He,
No,
no,
it's-
he was on his phone at the start.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at facts.
Yeah.
Let me tell the plot, and you can correct it when you watch the movie.
I'm actually genuinely curious because I didn't know that was him. But now that you say it,
Yeah, okay.
he was angry about the paper.
And then he sacked
Yeah.
the butler dude.
Sacked the butler, and then that's why the butler was crying later. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, sorry. The valet with a hard T.
Okay, so our main character is upset that someone's read his paper and subsequently sacks his butler. We then cut to a scene and we're introduced to our second character, Passport. Okay, he's riding a penny farthing.
Oh, dude. I do have a note in here. It literally looked like something that I'd watched today on YouTube. Like he had an Insta 360 or like a GoPro 360 attached to the back of the penny farthing.
Yeah.
It looks sick.
Yeah.
It was like the cool, like him riding and you could see the back of him and the back of the bike and like all the scenery around him. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome
Cool.
shot.
Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
So Passport's riding his bike along. He stops on a corner, and we cut to a scene. It's the front of a office, and the sign says that it's an employment office.
That was also, by the way, our first mode of transport.
Yes. We had a big gulp of beer.
We did.
The butler that Phil has fired is inside. Okay, he says something about not filling his bath to the right height.
No, he was talking about how particular
Yeah.
Phileas was, that, the bathtub had to be the exact height.
It was 1.75 feet, Steve.
And his
no more, no
toast
less.
has to be 83
that-
degrees.
Next one I want to talk
83
about.
Fahrenheit degree toast.
Yeah, and then I thought, hang on, how the heck were they measuring the temperature of the toast?
Back then,
Yeah.
that's probably like the joke. Is like, how do you
They said that in the movie.
But then I thought, how would we do that now? So
like a laser thermometer?
would you laser it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the
infrared.
ones with the needle, like you just stick it in there. Would
No.
that work?
Nah, because the probes
Surface
on the
temperature.
end.
The bread's not that hot.
Yeah.
The surface would be hotter.
Fair enough. Okay.
All right.
We're going to test that after this, by the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
All right. So it's pretty funny when Passport walks into the office. You want to talk about that, John?
Oh, that was
yeah.
a good scene. Well, they're all like, what did they get called later on? Manservants or something like
Yes,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, they got called manservants. So it's a big row of manservants sitting in a row looking at their boss, and he opens the door and it squeaks very loudly. And they all turn and look at him like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're talking like 10 people.
10, yeah. And then he like notices them, slowly closes the door to try make them not squeak, and obviously they squeak even more.
Yeah.
And then he walks to the end and sits down in his spot, and they all are looking in the left direction. So he sits down and looks left, not knowing why he's supposed to be looking left.
All right, they're also all sitting in a dead straight line,
Yeah,
so it's a pretty funny scene there, kind of like the clowns from the sideshow where they all their heads are doing the exact same thing.
But he's also not the only one. He's the only one that isn't like completely white either.
Oh yeah, he's so our friend Passport 2 is Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the butler's talking about getting fired, or what is it, manservant? And then Passport essentially says that he'll take the job.
He's a valet
Yeah.
with a hard T. Is what he called himself.
Valet T.
Nice.
Right. So we then cut to a scene, and Phil is playing cards with all of his mates. They're talking about a bank robbery that's happened recently. He deducts some things about the robbery that he shouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's just it becomes apparent very quickly that he's a very smart person.
Yep.
So he's working out like what denomination of currency they must have taken because of the weight of it and that sort of stuff. Or they must have got away with big notes because of the value. If it was small notes, they would have had to take it away in a cart, stuff like that. And then one of them somehow they end up in the conversation of it would take 3 months to get around the world. And he quickly corrects him and says, actually, it would take 80 days.
Exactly 80 days.
Exactly 80 days.
Yep.
That results in them all having a bet with each other that he can't do it.
He says he has 20,000 in his bank.
Yep.
And he asks all of them to bet 20,000 as well.
All right, that he can go around the world in 80 days. And then he said, it was either tonight or tomorrow, he's like, I'll leave tonight.
Yeah, he was like, the train, boat, whatever it was, leaves at 9:15. I'm ready to go. I'll go pack.
And they were like, you need a couple of days to get ready. He's like, no, I'm ready to go now.
Yep.
We then cut back to a scene. Passport has moved into the house and he has just finished unpacking. He's literally pulled the last thing out of his case when he is called
Poor little Passport.
Phil's bedroom.
He's also got a great little intercom system. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Soundings, yeah.
Like a little old school pipe that ran from the top story to the bottom story or whatever. Oh, yeah.
What a treat.
Yeah.
So Phil calls him to the bedroom and tells him they're going around the world in 80 days tonight.
Yeah.
What does he say? Something about his clothes.
Well, yeah, it was like, pack my things.
Yep.
And he opens up his wardrobe, and his wardrobe is like labeled summer, winter, autumn, all the seasons. And he's like, well, what do you want me to pack? And he's like, well, just pack me 2 shirts and 2 or 3 pairs of pants or something like that, and pack yourself the same.
Yeah.
And Passport 2 is like, well, I only have 1 shirt. He's like, well, wear it. We'll buy whatever we need on the way.
And he does.
Pack it in that red bag. And then he goes to a safe and opens up a safe, and there's just fat stacks in the safe.
Yep.
Loads it all up into the bag.
Yeah. And and they're off.
And very nice bag too.
Very nice bag. But it also does give you that sort of little hint that like, oh shit, the bank was just robbed.
And this guy has
Big
a lot
notes,
of
and he's got stacks hidden away in a safe.
surplus cash.
Yeah.
All right. So they're off. They go to the train station. He leaves Passport to buy the tickets. Now,
Oh, yeah.
you want to talk about Passport's, or you want to talk about Passport's fetish for women?
Oh, he loves women.
Big old ladies, man.
Big old ladies, man.
Loves women. Yeah.
So he's left to buy the tickets, and the guy that's selling him the train tickets essentially says, you can go this way, it's the fast way, but you're going to miss all of the ladies. Or you can go this way, it's the slow lady, and you go the slow way, and you're going to get to see all the ladies.
Got a big fold-out brochure that's got all the countries and then all the different types of girls it is going to meet in said countries.
Oh, yeah, he's
really wants to see the ladies.
Yeah.
But they don't end up taking that because the train router's been blocked. There's been like an avalanche or something. Maybe 2 avalanches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that crushed the line.
Closely timed, one after another.
It was a tragedy. True tragedy.
But they get told that they can buy or take a hot air balloon. I don't really understand.
Yeah, I think because he's got all the cash, he is just willing to buy whatever he needs
Make it rain.
to just get it done.
Yeah.
So he offers to, because what does he say? He's like, he's the second best balloon pilot.
Best balloon pirate.
And then he's like, well, what happened to the first one? He's like, we buried him last week. He's busy. We buried him last week. Yeah. So he just straight up buys the balloon.
Yeah.
Doesn't need the pilot. He's like,
He's just reading instructions on the go.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
Yeah. Sort of explaining how
Yeah.
the balloon works. You
Yeah.
know, you tip a bit of sand out here, it goes higher.
Yeah.
Want to go down? You just pull the little lever.
Pull the thing. Yeah.
Passport almost gets left behind.
Yeah.
Quickly jumps in. Yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, that was like our first little like introduction to like how beautiful and like nice the cinematography would be of the traveling scenes.
Yeah.
Because it did drag on, and I think I did have this written down. It did, all the travel scenes dragged on, but they were really like nice to watch.
Yes.
So it was like, you didn't feel like you were sitting there for 10 minutes watching them fly along in a balloon.
It was really
like,
cinematic.
It was really nice.
Big wide shots.
Big sunset over a castle and, you know,
It was cool.
it was actually really cool.
Yeah, it looked nice to watch, for sure.
All right. They are in their hot air balloon and they're traveling to France.
Yeah, they're aiming to go to Marseille. Yep.
Yeah. So they descend into France.
Well, no. Before that, though, so they go over the Swiss Alps. I love
Sorry.
Yeah. So I love this. So they're heading towards Marseille, and then you see these mountains coming up, and it's the Alps. French Alps, sorry.
Alps.
And they see the mountains coming up.
Apparently. Anyway.
Well, apparently. Well, yeah, apparently. And so they start pushing on they're dropping sand out because they're trying to get over the mountains. Yeah. And there's this cool scene where they're like at the top, the peak of the mountain, and there's this big snow cap on the mountain, and you have Passport lean over. He grabs a big chunk of ice from the peak of the mountain, and then you've got fucking Foggy. He just throws out a bucket. He throws it in the bucket and the big bottle of champs straight in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Foggy is
They
big,
are,
by the way.
They are eating real well on this balloon, by the way. They're like, they're eating. What was he eating that he like put a little bit of?
Oh yeah, he pulls out Passport pulls out a drumstick for him.
Yeah, like a chicken drumstick and like a little spoon of salt on it.
And he's like putting little salts on it and he's flicking it off.
He's got like
a drumstick,
baguette and shit.
No, Passport's in the baguette.
Yeah, like
Foggy's eating the drumstick.
They're eating well though while they're on this balloon.
And bubbles with French Alp snow cooling it. How sick.
All right.
Goals, to be fair. Yeah.
All right. So they try to descend into France, but the valve is stuck.
Yes, they can't go down.
Okay. Passport has to climb up into the rigging of the balloon and open the valve manually. And then they land. And the people are not speaking French.
No, they're speaking Russian.
He literally says, why are they speaking Spanish and not French? And Passport 2 says, because we landed in Spain.
But this is where Passport's really handy because he can speak Spanish.
He literally speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
So he finds out what he needs to find out.
Yep.
Which was, there was a bloke that had a boat.
Yes. And they were going to borrow the boat.
And it takes 10 hours to get to Marseille.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Yep.
I do also have a note in here that we watched a 20-minute long dancing scene at this
Great Spanish dancing. Some guy tap dancing on a table.
It was pretty rad. I literally have here crazy dance scene, 10 out of 10.
He was going hard.
It was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It made us realize how nimble, like, fit people are.
Yeah, I'm not that.
No.
The way he even just got up off the table.
It was just like
outrageous.
He basically bounced on the table, and then during his little dance number, he was like jumping on his knees and then bouncing back up again. I think if I did that, I wouldn't be able to walk again.
No, off work for 2 weeks easily. Yeah.
I also said I can't even get off the couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they were ripping it up. And then we actually had Passport joining on the dancing.
Yeah,
and he rips off this red tablecloth that's on this fancy table where some very important people are clearly sitting. We don't know who they are yet. Anyway, does that whole yank thing where everything stays on the table but pulls the tablecloth off.
It's pretty rad.
Yep, very cool. Dances with this girl who's dancing in front of Foggy as well. And he's pretending to use her as like a bull, when the bull charges the cloth. And so they're mimicking that. Very cool. They finish the dance scene. Everyone's happy. And then they want to actually go and obviously get on this boat. And the boat is owned by the guy that was sitting at that table with the red cloth was sitting on.
Yep.
Yes.
And we catch his name?
I did
definitely did not.
I did not. But
someone important.
Yeah. So they basically approach, and then his guard sort of says, hey, you don't talk to him directly, you talk through me. They explain that they want to get on that boat. Mm-hmm. They do some whispers between themselves, and they said, hey, you can have the boat for free, because they offered to pay for the boat. Said, nope, you can have it for free, but we want to use Passport for his little...
put him in a real bullfight.
Yeah, put him in a real bullfight. What do they call the guys that the bullfighting?
Bullfighters?
Oh, there's an M word.
Conquistadors.
Is it that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Sounds like an Alex fact.
Conquistadors. So anyway, they agreed to it because basically Passport is full of confidence. He just did it with a girl. How far away can a bull be? So it should be same.
Yeah.
And that cuts to the next day, and it's like the big arena scene.
Yeah, and does he do well?
He's terrified.
He's terrified, but when he gets in there, he does really well.
He does really well.
Yeah.
It went on for probably like 15 minutes.
Easily. It was way too long.
But it was still kind of cool. And again, didn't feel like 15 minutes.
No.
It felt long, but
Yeah.
it didn't drag on.
Yeah, but he didn't get hurt. He nails it.
He nails it. He's
Everyone's
literally
happy.
like number one. They're throwing flowers and hats and stuff at him. Yeah.
Here's the part where I'm really confused on, though, because when they do that and they get the boat, I'm expecting them to go to Marseille. They don't go to Marseille.
No, they don't.
What did I miss?
Okay. No,
Yeah, that
just,
was actually weird.
just before you take off on that, I just got one more thing about bullfighting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you know this, but the actor that played Passport, I'm not even going to try and say his real name. He used to be a bullfighter
Ah,
previously.
Really?
That's probably why he
the
was
scene
good at
was put
bullfighting.
in the movie because he wanted it in there, and he did all of the scenes himself.
sick.
So no stunt double, and it was kind of like they were a bit worried about him doing it because if he got injured by the bull, he was going to impact their filming schedule.
Oh, yeah.
What a weapon.
I mean, I literally have here, the bull was obviously sedated.
Yeah,
Because I've seen
100%.
like an actual pissed off bull, and
Yeah.
that was not a pissed off
It was
bull.
a small young bull
It was a
anyway.
small young
but
bull.
yeah,
it was barely doing anything.
Yeah.
But then I literally have our man's killed it, which he fucking did.
Didn't actually kill.
No, he didn't like kill it, but like
His
he killed
performance.
the performance.
Killed the performance,
Yeah.
not killed
sorry,
the animal.
Sorry, the animal.
no animals what
The
are
animal
the
lived.
making of this podcast.
Wow.
Well, there's one ostrich that's got a bad back now. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll come to that later.
Yeah. By the way, guys, we are now currently our 5th mode of transport in.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, you've written them all down.
Can you tell what all the ones were?
So we started on the bike.
Yep.
Then they went on a carriage, which was how they got to the dock, I think.
Yep.
To find out that the ship was broken.
Yep.
Then they got the balloon.
Yep.
Then they rode on horses for like a very short second to get to the bullfight.
Yep. Yep.
And then they got on the boat.
Okay, no, you want to keep going.
No, that's it. Well, that's where
You
we're
don't
up.
want to hear all of them
No, I'll as we go along.
as we go along, all right?
You'll pick the moments.
I want to get them.
Yeah.
I was kind of excited to hear them all.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we're 5 in. We're a
We're 5 in.
third of the way there.
So they're not going to Marseille. Can you explain to us why, Barry? Did you
Yeah,
pick
can
up
you
on
please? Did you pick up on that?
it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we have no idea why they didn't go to France.
You know what? Doesn't matter. We're going to make it up.
They,
They just-
they definitely got off the boat somewhere and then got back on the boat.
okay. So,
Maybe they did go there and we just weren't paying enough attention.
For whatever
it's a
reason.
3-hour movie.
yeah.
The beers are really set in. We're about 47 minutes in by this point,
Hey.
and
Yeah.
the beers have started to set in. Maybe there was a few toilet breaks, and maybe everyone wasn't paying as close attention to
Yeah,
the movie.
Doesn't matter. They don't, look, as far as we know, they don't go to Marseille. Instead, they go to India.
Yes.
Right,
They go to
India.
Bombay.
Bombay.
Yeah, Bombay.
Yeah.
This is where we kind of find out that they suspect Fogg was the robber of the bank.
Yes. Yeah. So they've put 2 and 4 together.
Yeah.
And assumed that it's him,
Yeah. And there's a bounty hunter slash
Mr. Fix.
Mr. Fix.
slash whatever he is. I think maybe a bounty hunter is a good name for him. He's
I like that.
He's
Yeah.
like he works for the UK, the Brits.
And his name's Robert, so it's Bob the Bounty Hunter.
Bob
I like
Bounty
that.
Hunter. Hell yeah.
okay.
Seven mates just like yeah.
Oh, shutting us down in no time.
So Mr. Fix is often after them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He arrives in Bombay as well.
He is very sneaky and he's getting information out of Passport 2 the whole time
Yes.
without Passport 2 knowing.
Yeah.
We also realised something else in the Indian segment. It's a little
Have we made it that far yet?
Yeah, we're in India.
Well, we're kind of in India, yeah.
Something we noticed very quickly was that all the people did not exactly look to be Indian.
No, it looked like they had brown smeared all over their whole bodies.
Yeah, I call it orange face.
Orange face.
We could just
Yeah.
say
Brown
that they had a
face.
strong tan.
Yeah, so I looked at
Yeah.
100% they did that.
Yeah.
They basically put all this stuff on their face and they, for lack of a better word, blackfaced them hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. I said this to you while we were watching it, but the last movie I watched with you guys, there was a lot of time spent in Tahiti.
Yeah.
And all of the actors while they were in Tahiti were very American.
And it's funny too, right, especially in colour, because it was pretty egregious.
Oh, it was very obvious.
Like,
yeah.
So these girls were dancing in this Indian sort of style, and they were whiter than us. They were so white. What's going on here?
But they only put the paint on the men.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the girls just looked untouched. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it didn't stop in India, by the way.
It did not. Yeah, it did not. There wasn't a lot of local recruitment in this movie.
No way. Of this, what did you say, 700,000 people that were in it?
62,000.
Yeah, and none of them were locals?
62,000 white Americans featured in this film.
But I did like, though, the segment with Passport and the cow. I love that scene. Want to tell us about that? Oh, he's on it. He's on it.
Oh, you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, he just fought a bull in Spain. They arrive in Calcutta.
Oh, we haven't got there yet.
No. What was the first?
Bombay.
They arrive in Bombay, and there's a cow just eating from someone's food stand.
Yeah.
And he was just like, damn, a pesky cow. So he whips off his jacket and tries to fight it, gives it a big old whip in the face. And then obviously all the Indian people are like...
All the white Indians.
Well, the white, I mean, yeah. They're mixing cultures a lot here. But they're like, what are you doing messing? That's our sacred animal.
Yeah.
And they start chasing him down, trying to catch him.
Love that. Yeah, they were not happy.
So good.
The cow ran off.
So
he upset
good.
the cow. He was on.
Yeah, but he was literally a king in Spain because he fought a bull. And now he comes to this other country and just gets chased down for it.
The world's a funny place.
Yeah.
So they board a train in Bombay and they're trying to head to Calcutta.
That's our sixth drink, by the way.
Sorry. My next note is right around this time. So Josh had to take his first piss right around here. And so he goes, I was going to take a quick piss. So we keep watching the movie. I swear, I looked at my phone for less than 10 seconds just to check a message, put my phone back down, look back up. Josh was like, oh, hey, boys, and just sat back down with a fresh beer.
Dude,
60 seconds, if that, to pee and collect a beer.
I didn't want to miss anything from this movie, and I was pissing as hard as I could, all right?
It was the fastest piss I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was speed pissing, bro. What do you want from me?
What's...
How do you speed piss? What happens in there?
I don't know what happened. It was like a flash, and then I was back on the couch.
I reckon you're secretly Adam Sandler. Is it Adam Sandler that's in Click?
Yeah.
Yeah, pauses time, goes and pees and comes back.
That was unreal.
I wish I had that.
That was incredible.
I've never actually seen that movie.
You've never seen Click?
No.
Really?
You're worse than me at this point.
No, that is
No,
no
that's
one's
very
as bad as
incorrect. You're terrible.
Yeah.
You're a cancer in the film industry.
you. Wow.
That was harsh. Do you want to say sorry for that?
Oh, I'm so glad
I'm
it's going
sorry.
out unedited.
All right. Okay.
I love you,
Back
boy.
to what I was saying. So they catch a train to Calcutta, okay? And then while they're traveling along, the train just randomly stops. And it turns out the train track isn't actually finished.
Yeah, it stops at the end of like a river.
Yeah.
But back in England, the newspapers had said that the train track was open and finished.
Yeah.
Classic newspapers.
Classic newspapers. So they need to get through the jungle to finish getting into Calcutta, and they choose a different mode of transport.
How do they do it, boy?
Oh, they jump on some elephant. Well, they buy an elephant.
Not just any elephant.
It's like tatted up.
That was a beautiful elephant.
It's like face paint and shit. It's got
Yep.
paint all down its like trunk and stuff. Yeah, awesome.
It was a kitted out elephant.
Yeah.
Kit it out.
Kitted out.
Pimp my elephant.
Yep.
Yeah.
High class now.
Actually, yeah.
So, on the way to Calcutta, they end up stopping because they see something.
Yeah, there's a bit of a ruckus nearby.
Yeah. You want to talk us through this, Josh? You and I watched this unfold, so we were pretty excited.
Yeah.
This is about the moment that Alex went to go and pee.
But my pee took a normal time, which was what, 2 to 3 minutes?
Which is why we had to rewind at this point so you could rewatch it.
Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm glad you guys did.
Yeah.
Go on, Josh. Take it away.
Well, they saw a bunch of people dragging a girl through some bushland, and they were like, she's going to be human sacrifice because her husband was a Raja or something, and he died.
Yep.
So she needs to die with him.
Yeah, so they can go to heaven together.
So they can go to heaven together. And they were like, it's fine though, she wants this. And then their little Indian guide, who was definitely just a white dude with face paint, was like, she doesn't want to do this. This is against her will.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, shit, we need to save her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So big detour to go save this girl.
Yeah.
Consent matters. That's why.
Yeah. You don't kill a princess without her consent.
Unless they want to.
If they want to, it's fine. You can kill them.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know how the government will feel about that. All right. So they talk about this really good plan of how they're going to save the princess.
Yeah. Because who's this bloke that's with them at this time?
Mr. Fix. It's Mr. Fix.
Was it?
Yeah, it's Mr. Fix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're doing a me right
They
now.
all do look the same.
They all do look the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, a whole lot of middle-aged white men.
British men. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all had chops and they all had hats. They all looked the same.
Some of them had massive honkers, didn't they?
Oh, the biggest noses I've ever seen in my life.
Alex, only you have the sharpest eyes for Hollywood.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I
So
do
you
know who to.
You constantly harsh judge me for not being able to pick the separate middle-aged white men apart.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, funnily enough, like I was with Mandy last night, we were watching Peacemaker, right, the new season.
Ooh.
And a guy comes on. I don't want to spoil it, but you'll now see it and realize how good this is. I picked him. He was the boyfriend of the main girl in The Office, the American season. You know, the guy that worked in the warehouse? He's now bald and 20 years older, and he's in the second season of Peacemaker.
The greatest one I've ever seen you do. This, Alex, you are crazy with faces.
Yeah.
Right? And you judge me harshly, but we were watching, what's the movie? Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, because Nick Cage is in it.
Yes.
Okay. For about 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Still a Nick Cage movie.
But still a Nick Cage movie.
Still a Nick Cage movie. Yeah.
And we're
Great
watching
movie too, by the way.
We were watching
Not
that.
watched it, actually.
A girl, okay, like a side, not a side, a back. What do they call them? Backing? No, what do they call them? People in the background. Extra. Yeah. So there's an extra.
Movie podcast.
There's an
Movie,
extra. She's about 14, 15 years old. Girl getting on a bus.
Yeah.
He goes, that's such and such. Boom.
Yeah.
Picks the name and then proceeds to go, I recognize her from this movie where she's like a 40-year-old woman.
Yeah.
I get it a lot with voices. Like watching like Bob's Burgers and Simpsons and stuff like that. When there's guest vocals, I'm like, I know that voice.
I struggle with voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like the opposite talent I have then.
Yeah.
Because I'm not good with voices.
I do a little bit the faces, but like, yeah, voices definitely.
Yeah, I definitely get the faces.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah, I was impressed by that one.
Anyways, so
Was it Helen Mirren? Which one was that? Anyway,
that was the greatest one I've ever seen.
Completely different
that
movies.
was
Back to what we were saying. So the
Yep.
princess is about to be sacrificed. Oh, you've finished your beer. Alex is going to have to get us beers. Right.
Yeah,
So
when I finish mine, we'll be good to go.
the princess is
3
about
years?
to, the princess is about to be sacrificed.
Yep.
They come up with this great plan. Mr. Fix actually comes up with the plan, and they're like, "Yep, this is a great plan. Let's do it." And he goes, "Oh no, we'd actually need 50 people for that
Yeah,
plan."
75. Because like
75.
halfway through, Passport 2 is just like, I have an idea. And he's like, shut up. I'm telling the plan.
Yeah.
Tells the rest of the plan. He's like, but we need 75 people for this plan to work.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Passport 2 is just dipped off and is just doing his idea by himself.
Yeah.
And what does he do, boy?
So they bring out this like what do you call it? What they were like a
I've
stretcher?
written down coffin bed thing.
Coffin bed thing. Okay. So
That's the next mode of transport, by the way.
the dead person
Yeah.
is lying on this coffin dead thing.
The
right?
tomb scooter.
Okay. The tomb scooter
yeah,
they
right, we
put
call it the
him-
tomb scooter.
dead on the tomb scooter on top of a pile of wood ready to burn him.
Yeah.
And then they get the princess and they basically put her on this tomb scooter as well, right? They're going to burn both of them together, right? And right
tomb
this
scooter.
moment, the princess is lying there.
So good.
The princess is
Sounds like the name of like a punk band.
okay. So the princess is lying there. She looks all distressed, and all of a sudden the dead person kicks her, right, and pulls back the covering of his face. And who is it?
It's
Passport.
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 Whispers something to her, and she stops screaming.
Yeah.
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 And they know they're going to be all right. And as soon as they light fire to the wood, he sits up, and all of the Indian people get very worried that someone's come back to life.
Yep.
Scares the shit out of
And they all run
Yeah.
away.
They all run? Yeah.
Brilliant.
And they save the
So
princess.
good.
Yeah.
So Passport saved the princess.
Yeah.
Also, when they like bring back the princess, easily the whitest actress in the history of time.
Yeah.
They didn't even make
Yeah. They didn't even try.
Indian princess.
Indian princess.
They put a red dot on her forehead. That's
They did?
pretty much as far as they went.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's honestly it. She
Yeah.
couldn't have been more white.
yeah.
Yeah. From there, I don't think I had any other notes for that sort of.
India. No, it
India.
was just that
Yeah.
Passport 2 just kept accidentally snitching to Mr. Fix because he thought that they were pals. And then he takes him to that bar.
That's in Hong Kong.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So their next
right.
step is Hong Kong. They're going to Hong Kong and they
To be
get.
fair, I'm not wrong. He just snitched the whole time.
He
by
did.
accident.
He did. All right.
Yeah. On that boat, the boat was called the Rangoon.
Yes.
Yeah,
The second boat was called the Rangoon.
Yeah, so they used that to get to Hong Kong.
Yes.
First boat was called the Mongolia.
Yes. Second boat, the Rangoon, also high quality boat.
Yes.
Oh, great boat.
Great boat.
It was like half steam, half like wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the Mongolia and the Rangoon were the same
Same boat. Same boat. They
Different
just painted it,
colours.
100%. Yeah.
Well, they had a big budget, so maybe they bought multiple boats.
I wonder if they still exist. Can you look that up?
No, my
Sure, yes,
phone
they-
is filming.
I'm just asking in general. Is that a thing you can look up if boats still exist?
Oh, can
Yes.
you imagine if we managed to
We
get
bought the
original
Rangoon. Yeah.
With that, we got hats.
Yeah, we got the hats.
We're one step towards boat ownership. What's our boat going to be called?
The Rangoon, obviously. Like,
Rangoon? No.
We're going to change it. We call it the Bounty.
The,
What if it's a uni?
No, we're all the captain, though.
Oh, yeah, we
The
can't
Al-
be uni for all captain.
the Aldi burrito. But what's our names?
Or the.
Alosh
The.
Barrett. Alosh Barrett. That's a Dumbo name.
Yeah, we'll have to think about this.
Yeah, well,
Back to you.
that's
Okay.
working now. It's working then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get the boat first.
Get the wheel,
The Alken
and then we'll
Patio was
come back.
good.
Yeah.
We'll come back to the boat name. All right, so we arrive
We're in Hong Kong.
We arrive in Hong Kong. All right, there's a sign that says,
I don't remember this. What?
"What's the sign say?" You got very excited about an animal being ridden.
Welcome to Hong Kong.
Oh, there was literally a sign that was like ostrich rides. Or like ostriches for hire.
Yeah. And
I was
what do
like-
we see? What do we see?
A Passport 2 just sprints past on the back of a goddamn
He
ostrich.
is fucking bolting in that thing like Speed Racer. But Barrett doesn't see it. And so me and Josh are like, holy, our minds are blown watching
Insane.
Passport
10th
ride this
mode of
thing.
transport, by the way.
Yeah. And Barrett's like, no, he didn't. And then we see in this next scene a different ostrich pulling a cart.
It was like a rickshaw ostrich.
And so
sort of
Barrett's
thing,
like,
yeah.
"Sure, it's just in a little rickshaw thing." I'm like, no.
Nah.
Passport was riding this thing. And
Yeah.
the next scene comes off, and there's Passport absolutely riding, ride or die.
sprint on this thing, yeah.
And then he just dismounts full speed off this ostrich
It was the smoothest shit I ever
with
seen.
such elegance and grace. It
Lands
would
out
blow
the
your
front of a
mind.
bar. Perfect.
Imagine just like going down to Fat Brew, one of the places, in this,
Yeah, just on the back of an ostrich from here to the pub. Yeah.
just dismounting with that elegance.
Yeah.
And then
You're
was
like
swanning in, grabbing a
Putting
beer.
a D-lock around your ostrich's neck and locking it to a black lock.
That's horrible. Look, we are three large men, and I don't think an ostrich is carrying.
Oh, I have said no, not a
That's
chance.
little
There's no way. There's no way.
carrying any of us.
There's no way.
All right, so I did have a note here that Phil is kind of getting sweet on the princess a little bit.
Yeah, they're a bit hot for each other, even though her husband just was about to be burnt.
Yes, and then as Josh said earlier, Passport is unknowingly starting to be a bit of a snitch to Mr. Fix, who is after Phil.
Yeah,
and
because he thinks he's the robber.
Correct. Yeah. Mr. Fix explains everything to Passport, that what he suspects him of doing, that is here to apprehend him essentially and take him back to England.
He's just waiting for his for the warrant to come.
Correct,
And
yeah.
he needs to hold off for 24 hours.
Yes. So he needs Passport to delay it. Passport refuses.
Good bloke.
So what happens to poor Passport?
Well, he buys him a
Yeah.
drink, right? He buys him what was it called? Like a Bangkok. It was called some.
Imagine
gnarly-
like a Singapore sling
Yeah.
Some weird drink.
or a
Yeah.
yeah,
Bangkok
yeah. It was something.
bukkake. I don't know.
Jesus.
Sheesh.
This is a family podcast, Barrett.
You've said the F-bomb at least 4 times.
I mean, the beer last week was called Fucktangular. I think that swearing's off the table here.
Holy heck, fair enough.
And bukkake is not even a rude word. It's just the meaning is rude.
True.
Well, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I
Well,
mean, I guess he's right. Yeah.
You could say that word to a child and they would not know what you said.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
You might end up on some sort of government
I
list.
think that'd be kind of funny. But yeah, he keeps putting off drinking the drink, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He's like basically like, fuck you, talking shit on my master.
Yeah.
I'm fucking out of here.
What about the guy in the background?
Oh yeah, this dude in the background fucking passes out before him.
Yeah.
And they don't think anything of it. And then he's just like, nah, I'm not dealing with what you're saying. You're full of shit. Stands up, grabs his hat. But then he's like, oh, let me quickly have my drink. Has his drink. And then it's like acid.
Yeah, you get
Blurry,
right part for
it's
sure.
like
Yeah.
looking through a kaleidoscope.
Oh,
he's all
yeah.
hooked and
He's
stuff like
hooked.
that. And then he passes out.
Yeah.
Wakes up on a boat.
Yeah. Where's that boat headed?
The boat is headed to Yokohama, Japan.
Yokohama, Japan.
Fun fact, where me and Barrett are going in October.
Yokohama?
Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to go to Daikoku Futu? You better.
You said a whole lot of words I don't understand.
We're going to go watch some sumos fight.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're going to Mount Fuji.
Should. As you
Hiroshima.
should. Yeah, as you should. Good chats.
I tried to hire a Mark X.
Yeah? No
They're
good?
sold out.
No.
Yeah.
Let's get a key card, bro.
I'm getting a Camry. Closest thing to a Mark X. Front wheel drive Mark X. Really upset Josh for that.
Josh disagrees.
Yucky.
Yucky. Big yuck.
Yeah.
You just got big yuck, man.
Yeah.
Big yucks. All right.
Yeah, yuck.
So, passports in Japan. He's a little bit lost because he's there all on his own because Phil is still back in Hong Kong.
Yep. He does manage to get on a boat, though.
Yeah.
Just a little bit later.
What kind of boat?
Oh, shit. Steamship.
Nope.
Sailboat?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like that.
We've missed a mode of transport in here.
I don't want to
Oh,
sound
it is-
racist describing it, but it's kind of like
Chinese, it's like a Chinese
sailboat.
Yeah, it's like more.
Oriental. That's a
It's the
racist
two
word.
scooter of the sea.
I don't know.
No, but you're right though, because like ships were shaped differently back then,
Yeah.
depending on where you were from. It was like a Chinese shaped
Chinese looking
sailboat.
If you played Age of Empires and you played as China,
Wow.
Yeah.
you would have had this ship.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's racist, Barrett. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's an Age of Empires ship for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Flying Dutchman, brother.
So, anyways, Phil gets a sailboat. He's on his way to Japan. Passports had to do something in the meantime to make ends meet. So he's
Yeah.
kind of joined this.
He joined the circus.
The circus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the circus.
Yeah. But he did say at the very start that he's a man of many talents.
He is. Yeah.
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 And that's no lie.
Yeah.
No, he was doing parkour at one point.
We know a few things about him. He's got multiple talents. He likes to fuck.
Yeah.
He's resourceful.
Yeah.
He's a lad.
Yeah. Which I'm going to go back to my very first point quickly is like, obviously the remake had Jackie Chan, and I was a little bit sad that Jackie Chan was obviously not in this, probably because he was 3.
Was he actually?
I mean, he would have been born.
Do you know the part that
50s.
blew me away? When they were in Spain, right? All I was thinking in my head was, you know who else they needed in the remake? Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, Antonio Banderas should have been in the remake.
And then 30
Was he?
seconds later, Josh goes, they needed Antonio Banderas.
the dance scene had to be Antonio Banderas. It had to be.
right?
There was no one else that could do
Have you
that.
checked this
Yeah.
out?
Maybe even
It
Selma
might
Hayek.
have been. Well,
If Selma Hayek was there too,
of course she's. Well, they can't be in a movie not together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
oh,
But yeah, the circus scene was like big Jackie Chan vibes.
Yes.
Like that's the sort of shit
Oh,
that I could see him doing in the remake. I haven't
Yeah.
watched the remake in years, but like that happening, I'd be like, yeah, Jackie Chan would be doing that.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder how old he was in the remake too, because Jackie Chan's old. I
I
feel
feel
like
like he's been in his 50s for the last like
50 years.
60 years.
100%. Yeah.
Maybe he's got the pause time remote.
yeah.
I-
He's
I-
Adam Sandler.
think-
Jackie Chan is Adam
I'm
Sandler.
pretty sure
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the pause time remote's just having Asian genes. That's what I think.
Ah, right.
Yeah. He's going to get to 80 and then he's going to look 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's reached that point.
Yeah.
He looks old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the new Karate Kid movie.
That was like a decade ago.
No, one just came out. Like,
Oh, they
this year.
because they redid one with Ralph Macchio.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
this
haven't
year.
watched that yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So he's in there and he looks old.
Jaden
Yeah.
Smith in that one as well.
No.
Thank God.
Little Asian boy is in there now, yeah.
Thank God.
Right. So passports in the circus.
In our special edition episode next week, we're watching the Karate Kid.
All right. So passports in the circus. Phil arrives in Japan, and then walks in, and there he is.
Oh yeah, they literally walk past the circus.
Yeah.
and he just hears the music. He's like, hey, he'll be to the princess, which is now tagging along with them. He'll be fine. He's very resourceful.
Yep.
And then they hear circus music, Japanese circus music for some reason.
Yep.
And he's like, buy some tickets.
Yeah.
He dips in, and there's a passepartout on the bottom of a human tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he calls out.
Calls out for him,
Passport just abandons the human tower. They all come crumbling down.
rumbling down.
Runs back to his master, and they're reunited.
Secret's revealed though, because the top person's holding on to a curtain.
Yeah.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, the
so
curtain
it was
falls
all
down as
it was all
well,
a joke. Yeah, it was all like a shit show. Yeah.
But at this moment, Josh and I also paused the movie to eat some tacos.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
lunch arrived.
Yeah,
What,
so
do you want from us?
That was
I
pretty good.
just waited patiently like a good
I
boy.
wanted to call out that we paused the movie for lunch because we pressed play and then 30 seconds later we were greeted by an intermission screen that lasted 2 minutes.
Speaking of intermission, can we intermission so I can piss?
Yes.
Can we?
Yeah, do you need to piss?
Yeah.
I mean, we all need beers, so maybe we have an intermission on the podcast.
If we intermission, will you edit the intermission?
I will.
okay.
okay.
Is this the first podcast that's ever had an intermission?
No.
Okay, thank God.
I've had to edit out many a things.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
I made a few boo-boos.
Oh, it wasn't even things that you said. It was just like people arriving.
Just things.
us having to stop
in the door.
you having to answer
Yeah.
work calls.
Maybe doing a somersault.
Oh, I forgot about that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, break.
Oh, welcome back to the Alex
Podcast.
We're back, boys.
Back.
We just finished our intermission
Intermission.
on.
It's a pissing more like it.
Intermission. All right. What did you do?
Sorry, he made me laugh. That was different.
Again.
You literally said that it was a mistake this one
Pour a
time.
beer.
No, you made me laugh and then I mixed it up.
You're so full of shit. He's the sort of person that buys a $25 beer, then drinks out of the can. I swear to God.
I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. I was doing fine and then I started laughing. Okay. So we just had a little intermission aligned with the intermission on the movie that we're watching, Around the World in 80 Days.
Convenient timing.
Intermission. Yep.
Yeah.
Alex
Alex and I are now drinking Pirate Life, official sponsor of the podcast.
You know what? These are quite dank, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, very dank.
Great little
Yeah.
beer.
This is VPA, is what Josh is drinking. Nail. Best beer ever.
That is a great beer. Unfortunately, it gives me horrible hangovers.
Well, maybe
I wish
you
that I
don't
could
drink
drink it.
enough.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I think he just needs to drink more.
There's something in that beer
Yeah. The beer.
that ruins me. No, it's just specifically nail beers. And I'm so upset because they're so delicious.
Yeah, this is my favorite. It's my go-to. Have the logo tattooed on my body.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in a sensitive area?
No, my ribs.
Get it out.
It was sensitive to get
Get it out.
tattooed.
Yeah.
Well, it's my little cat, my little Jeff. She's got a nail pin.
Why are you still wearing a shirt?
Look, if I was able to take my shirt off and Barrett wouldn't be mad about it, I would be wearing no shirt. Probably no pants also, actually.
I don't know how to edit like a blur onto the video.
Okay.
Just
So
on
we're
the body.
not going to do that.
Also, I've just noticed something.
Yeah.
The edge of the camera is, oof,
No, she's fine.
it's on there.
Precarious.
You know,
would be-
anyone watching the video at home, if the camera randomly falls over, it's because on the very edge of the table.
All right, I'm getting us back into this, boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm taking us home.
Look at this.
All right. So, with their found passport in Hong Kong, they're all back together again.
No, they're in Yokohama.
They're in Yokohama.
Oh,
You're in the
sorry.
wrong place.
They're in Yokohama. They're all back together again, though.
Yeah.
They've experienced Japan. They've liked Japan.
I think they caught a tram at some point in there. That was awesome.
They did.
Yeah.
They're on their way where to?
Back to the US. No.
Yeah, back
Yes,
to the US.
yes.
Yeah, to
San
They're going to the
San
US of A.
Francisco.
They're going
I was saying
Fan.
back to Europe, I was about to say, but then I said
not
the
yet.
US, the correct place.
Yeah. San Francisco,
And they get to San Francisco, don't they?
which is in California, we found out,
yeah.
which is on the West Coast.
Yeah, because we're like, oh, they're going to the West Coast. And I was like, West San Francisco. Josh said, I don't know. And I'm like, well, the only thing I know there is California.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco's in California. Town.
It's just a big city in California, right?
All right.
Yeah.
I do have a point to add in it. I don't know. Sometimes a little bit odd with my points. But I feel it's a good time to bring it up because it's about the middle of the movie. Okay.
I got no more notes until the end, so
This
it's all on you
movie,
guys now.
this movie created the idea of having cameo roles. Now,
Oh,
I know we don't. I know we don't know any people from this era, like And I looked to see if there was best picture actors, and there was only one that I could find, which was Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Was in this movie.
He was.
Yep.
Okay.
But okay, we obviously didn't pick up on it. But you know, all of those little bits and pieces where like that have random speaking roles. The one that like calls out to me is it hasn't happened with what we're talking about yet, but it's when they're in the America. And they stop at that random train station, and the guy comes out and talks to them and goes back inside.
Dude with the weird suspenders and
I presume
warmers. Yeah.
that was someone famous.
Yeah, okay.
They had 50 cameo roles in this movie.
Sheesh.
So 50 famous people are scattered throughout this movie doing small roles like that. Like, I only presume the guy at the very start who was selling the train tickets was someone famous. Like, all of those little roles are famous people.
Huh.
We're just not smart enough to pick up who they are.
Well, I mean, we weren't watching these sort of movies in the 50s when they came out. So.
Cameo appearances, they're a product of their time.
Yeah,
You got to
100%.
pick cameos,
Yeah.
you have to be of that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Adam Sandler popped up, we'd all be like, hey, it's Adam
Or
Sandler.
if Eminem got eaten by a alligator.
Yeah.
Oh, if only.
Wait, I don't know if he got that reference.
No, I don't get the reference, but I would like to see Eminem get eaten by an alligator.
Okay,
You haven't watched Happy Gilmore 2?
No.
then you should watch Happy Gilmore too. Your dreams will come true. All right. So we're on the
Back to
west.
Sam Fan.
We're on the west coast of the US of A's. The reason I included that note is because there was a girl at this point, and Josh said, "Is that Madonna?"
Oh, yeah, she was just real old and looked like Madonna.
Yeah,
but also,
Madonna, not Madonna.
Madonna's got to be like 4,000 years old by this point, right?
Yeah.
She also has a click remote.
She hasn't changed her appearance at all.
No, she has. She looks fucking terrible now.
It's because she's 4,000 years old.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mr. Fix.
But she did all right for a while, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Mr. Fix is also on the west coast of the US of A's.
Yeah.
Yep. So Mr. Fix,
Cheeky bitch.
Passport, and Phil and Princess have all made it to the west coast.
Yeah.
There's a parade.
Phil asks.
There is a big parade.
Phil asks Mr. Fix, where he's sort of going, and he says, "I'm going to New York," which is the same place he's heading. Conveniently, he's made a story up about a sick friend that he needs to go visit.
Oh, yeah, his sick nephew that was had a man's name, but then he said it was his old nephew. Her name was Mavis something or other. He was bullshit. He was lying out of his fucking ass.
Yeah, it was pretty clear.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
That guy.
Anyways, we bought a train, and we're trying to travel by train from west coast to east coast of the US.
I want to quickly just say that during this big party that was happening in San Fran,
Oh, I missed the party. Sorry.
a bunch of girls were on a carriage.
Yes.
A bunch of burlesque girls
Yes.
were on a carriage.
Yes.
And they stopped at a bar called Clancy's, and they all got off, and there was a massive Pabst Blue Ribbon keg.
Yeah. The original Pabst.
The original PBR.
Was the bar actually called Clancy's?
What's called Clancy's, yeah.
We spent so many times at Clancy's.
God, Clancy used to be our spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different
So,
guy.
It's back again. It reopened.
which one?
The one on Canning Highway.
Oh, hell yeah. They
why
always
are they
had
closed?
good beer there.
They sold it.
They always had good beer, yeah.
They sold it. Someone opened a new place there, tried to have success, failed miserably, and then Clancy's bought it back for a
Really?
massive,
That's great.
for heaps less, and then opened up again.
Do you remember when you walked there?
I do.
And do you remember the time when you accidentally let Alfie out and we had to chase Alfie for like half an hour instead of going to Clancy's?
Oh, my God.
No, we were going to a concert.
Yep.
The first time I ever drank at that Clancy's was the first time Faz ever took me out in the GTR.
Oh, no. Which one?
The 32. The terrifying one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
recent-ish.
Yeah.
very recent. Yeah.
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 I was thinking 33.
I think the first Clancy's we went to was the Clancy's down south, where someone ordered. What are they? What's the cheese?
The feta fingers.
Squeaky cheese.
Feta fingers.
Not feta. Squeaky cheese.
Oh, like mozzarella?
Halloumi fries.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
someone ordered those, and then we're just sharing around the table, and Faz bit into one, and it was just the hollow carcass of a halloumi fry. Like it was like
It was just batter.
it was just
the
a batter,
casing,
but it was
just the case,
perfectly
yeah.
hollow, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're at a fish and chip shop, so probably that's going to happen.
So the
from time
cheese
to time, I
obviously
guess.
melted and escaped
Yeah.
in the
So-
deep fryer.
Faggio, like he's looking at it like, oh, this one's empty. And the guy that works, like delivering the food, he's
Yeah.
walking by and he goes, I guess that one jizzed all out in the deep fryer.
and then
walks off.
and then just walks off, and we were like, wait. The guy acknowledged that we were served an empty halloumi
Sometimes
fry,
that might happen, I guess.
but
This one's empty is also hilarious.
Francis
Though.
redeemed themselves. Guess who turned up 10 minutes later back at our table with a whole new fresh batch of halloumi fries?
That guy?
That guy.
Ah, what a guy.
It was
Clancy's.
a weapon,
Not a sponsor.
but could be.
Could be.
We could do a podcast there.
Actually,
We could.
the same weekend that I recorded the last podcast, I went to Clancy's for a hardcore show.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Frio one, they do hardcore shows down there a lot.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah. And I was drunker there than I was on the podcast.
Wow.
I don't really remember being there, but I know that I was, you know?
I believe it.
Yeah.
Is that because Carl told you were there?
No, I was still on the pain medication, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, fair right.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, so back to the movie.
Can we also
Sorry, watch the movie.
can we also talk about my favorite scene around here while they're in San Fran?
Yeah, please.
That random American guy that confronts them is talking some bullshit, and they have the umbrella fight scene.
Oh, yeah, please tell us about the umbrella fight scene.
So I don't know what this American guy came up with. He had some problem with the princess that was with.
well, there was an election going on, right?
Yeah, there was. Yep.
So he was like, who are you voting for?
Yes, he's got a really fake American accent. It's
Yeah.
terrible. He's an older fellow with this big moustache. Anyway, he's getting all gropey on the princess from memory.
Yeah.
And Foggy just wallops him over the head with the umbrella.
Yeah, and then Old Mate goes to throw a punch and he blocks it and he punches Mr. Fix right in the face.
Yeah, and then Foggy wallops him again with the fucking umbrella.
Brilliant.
So good. Great fight scene.
Shit, I just remembered something. This is from way earlier in the movie, but
Yeah.
I feel like we all very much enjoyed it. Were they on a boat and old Fog was had his food list and he was like, if I don't eat a bowl of soup, a loaf of bread, roast beef, Yorkshire pudding, he listed off just all his food. And he's like, this is his lunch. This has been my lunch for the last 30 years and it's going to continue to be my lunch until the day I die. And we were like, bro, how is this boy so thin if he's eating a whole goddamn Sunday roast for lunch?
100%. How are we the thick boys when that guy's eating a Yorkshire breakfast every time?
I haven't even had lunch and I'm fucking massive.
I
you know?
look at a Sunday roast and I gain 1 kilo.
Yeah.
The world isn't fair.
Yeah.
Can we say?
Yeah.
But anyway, great fight scene. And also that
hilarious,
same
yeah.
fake American guy, he said the most favorite little quote of my movie. He goes, well, I'll be a rattlesnake's uncle.
Rattlesnake's uncle. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying. So, we bought a train.
Back on a train. That was
All
another
right, so
drink.
we're trying to get a train from the west coast to the east coast of the US.
Yep.
We're halfway across the US.
Yep.
And they come across a bridge that is damaged. All right, so they slow down the train down. There's a damaged bridge. It's got water running underneath it, and it's sort of damaged some of the bridge.
Wait, were the Native Americans before or after? Because there was 2 lots.
2 lots.
Yeah. Because
There was some before. I can't.
yeah, so they ran into this tribe of Native Indians, Native Americans.
Yes.
And they were like, these are peaceful Indians because they're smoking a peace pipe.
Oh,
and then it
that's
cuts
right.
to the front of the train and the conductor and the engineer are out the front with these Indians smoking their peace pipe.
The peace pipe of peace.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgetting
And
about
then
that.
he's like, further down the track though, they don't have a peace pipe.
Is the peace pipe like peace bombs?
What?
What?
Like Trump and his peace bombs.
Oh, the peace bombs.
No, I think they just were smoking peyote or something.
Yeah, no, they were
Getting
just-
high.
Yeah, they were just getting high. Trump was trying to deliver peace
Well, hang on.
through American weapons.
I think that
Hey, we're not going to turn into a conspiracy podcast, please.
it's not a conspiracy. He's like peace bombs.
Three large conspiracy boys.
That. Stay tuned. That's
Okay.
coming up next.
Right. Anyways, so after we've finished with the peace pipe, we have to stop the train at a bridge.
Yeah, the big bridge. Yeah.
The bridge is damaged. They say that the bridge is not going to be able to carry the weight of the train.
This is, by the way, when Alex went to piss again, and we had to rewind and watch it again.
Yeah.
Another cool scene that he missed.
But I was
bladder.
happy to rewind it
Oh,
because it was so good.
brilliant. It was so good.
I feel like I've got Campy's blood.
So there was a couple of people that were at the bridge, and one of them is the engineer.
Yeah.
And then some of the passengers come up One of them's this like cowboy looking guy. Good point to make at this point that Passport is also wearing a cowboy outfit.
Yeah.
Like he's fitting in with the Wild West.
He did say at the start though that he only had one shirt and they would buy whatever clothes they needed along the way.
Yeah. He has his
Throughout the whole movie, whichever country they were in, he was dressed to fit the culture.
Yeah.
So he'd obviously been buying a new outfit in every country that they landed in.
Yeah.
He looked fly.
He looked great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the bridge isn't going to handle the train. The Wild West guy calls him Yellow Belly.
Yeah.
Yellow Belly, which I only know
I'll
from
be a rattlesnake's uncle.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is
Yep.
where I knew that from. It
Which
means
is-
like chicken.
We tie in because Jules Verne. That's what Back to the Future's based on.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the whole.
Right.
Come on, Barrett.
Anyway. Anyway, so
Most of that movie, the third one, you're talking about the third one. Most of the third one is like Jules Verne related.
right, cool. That is probably the best fact this movie's podcast has had.
I said that to you, right? So at the end of the third Back to the Future, when Doc like comes back in the flying time machine train,
yeah.
he has two sons.
Yep.
One he named Jules and one he named Verne.
That is a cool fact.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a movie guy, he reckons.
Big guy, you reckon?
Anyways, so they've called the engineer of the train chicken for not wanting to go over this bridge.
Yeah.
He then says, what about if you took a run up and went at it fast?
Well,
And
you know, gives him. He's like, "Why don't you have a sip of this and see if that like helps you out?" And he
Yeah.
takes a skull from his bottle of
He
whiskey.
drank the whole fucking
The
bottle.
whole thing. Old mate had to grab it out of his hands
Yeah.
and finish it. Yeah.
yeah, and then he's like, sounds like a good idea. We're going to send it. So then we see a steam train.
That's how every great idea is born.
Drinking a bottle of whiskey in one mouthful.
Yeah,
Shit,
so the steam train, it backs on up the hill and it comes down absolutely flat out, sends it across the bridge.
Fucking yeah.
Quite clearly model train.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of model.
I thought it looked cool.
It
It looked cool.
awesome. It
And
looked
then,
awesome.
obviously, it had to happen as soon as the train across the bridge collapsed.
Collapsed.
Yeah.
But I think the train was well clear of
It
the
was
bridge.
well clear, but they made it seem like it
they-
was caught on something.
Yeah, so then the train went back
Yeah.
for a bit. We saw a steam train do a burnout
Yeah,
on the
awesome.
tracks, which
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah.
But the train is home and free.
I do want to say one of my first notes on this whole movie was the cinematography is like crazy.
It's elite.
So good, so nice to watch. I imagine watching it in the 50s on like a massive screen with like full proper surround sound would have been like
Yeah.
crazy.
In color, with popcorn.
Like in color. If it was in black and white, the movie would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Like it was
Well, in
in
dog-
color.
yeah.
It was bright, vibrant, really nice scenes, really well shot. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So like
Absolutely.
the train going across the bridge was just like it looked like a real train going across this like gnarly
Dude,
like
looks
100
sick.
meter high bridge.
I thought it looked good.
It was awesome. Yeah.
I've just realised something.
What?
I'm pretty sure this film was in 16:9. Is it filling up the whole screen?
Yeah, it was.
No, they had.
Oh no, it had black. Yeah,
On the-
top and bottom.
No, top and bottom, but
Yep.
not left and right. Everything else we've watched so far has been 4:3.
Yeah, but is that the legal copy that we purchased having an upscale? Or was it?
Yeah, because
Well, yeah, that's a fair
the
point.
audio was a lot louder than I think it may have been in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can never go off.
Yeah,
what
we'll
we
move on from that.
acquire.
Yeah, the Blu-ray version that we have that I ordered off eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You paid legitimate Australian currency for.
Yes,
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. So once the train has crossed the bridge, some reason the cowboy guy that called the engineer of the train Yellow Belly, challenges Phil to a duel.
Oh yeah,
None of
that
us-
was so random.
None of us really understood that.
Yeah,
right
what
as they're about to duel, the guy's shot in the arm with a arrow.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there is an Indian attack scene.
Yep. These
No
are the,
peace pipe
these are the
involved.
No peace pipe Indians.
And there is an extremely long chase scene.
Yep.
Maybe 15 minutes
Yep.
of them chasing Passport around on a horse.
Yeah, he essentially Passport 2 has to get the engineer gets shot or taken off the train.
Yep.
And Passport 2 needs to get up the front and get them safe. And we again were like, damn, I can see why Jackie Chan was cast in the remake. 'Cause
Absolutely.
perfect scene for him of like arrows flying everywhere and him running across the top
Flying
of the
up.
train.
Would have been amazing.
I don't know why he is not the lead role. why he's not the first actor.
Yeah. It was a movie about him.
Correct,
And,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it was.
Phileas was like there.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is also, though, slightly a movie about, like, I'm going to go deep here. Just hear me out.
Get it out.
All right. So British expansionism, all right, that was very much a thing at the time. And I can't help but feel that the book and also the movie is reflective of the British Empire, all right? So how do you go around the world in 80 days? Well, you go through the British Empire, all right? You think about it. They started in England, they go through India,
Yeah.
Hong Kong, again, controlled by the British.
Yeah.
Is it really more about that expansionism that happened with the British Empire and less about the world?
There was a great
Probably,
point
yeah, actually.
where we had like
because
a
they avoided, like, they were supposed to go to a lot of countries that they ended up avoiding, like France and
Yeah, which they hadn't
the
subjugated,
British
right?
had no deal in. Yeah,
So it's all just about British subjugation. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I mean,
there was
that is deep, but you're probably right.
I think when you look at a remake too, they're trying to capture the essence of this British Empire.
Yeah, so they
need a
use
British
someone from
lead.
China instead of
yeah.
Mexico or Spain or wherever.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
It was a great scene. I think Josh asked, it was like a pan of a city, and it was Josh was like, "Oh, what city are we in now?" And I was like, "Oh, it's India. Can't you tell by the British flag there?"
Yeah, but that wasn't that?
Oh, it was Japan.
It was Japan.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere had a British flag.
Yeah.
But even in India, though, there were still large sections of that time that
Yeah.
were controlled by the
By the
British
Brits,
Empire.
yeah.
Anyways, so the Indians catch Passport, and he's to be burned at the stake.
Hmm.
Somehow he's had a quick costume change at this point, so he was dressed as a cowboy.
Yeah.
But since being attacked by the cowboys, the Indians, he is now dressed
Back in his suit.
in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bit of maybe a plot hole there. Does he get burned at the stake?
Well, I mean,
Well-
I think the fire gets started.
The fire gets started, and he's going the whole huffs, which is probably ignoring the fire. He's giving it a bit of oxygen, but no, they rescue Passport.
Yeah, they rescue him.
Yeah.
They rescue him.
All right. And then they take a new mode of transport. Josh, do you remember?
Was this the steamboat?
Nope, on the train tracks.
Oh, the sail cart. Oh, it was literally a goddamn like train cart with a sail.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sail
Awesome.
train.
That's our 14th, by the way. There's only one more,
Sail
which
scooter.
I blurted out just
Right.
before. So
Also, around this time, they skip back to Liverpool, where the boys are waiting to see
yeah,
the ride
dude,
time.
he made the bet with you.
We got to call this out. So it's basically a room full of aristocrats, like fancy British
Big
people,
rich dickheads.
yeah, maybe like
essentially.
5 or 6 old
Yeah.
British dudes, and they're talking about him not making it back. He's missed the boat. There's no way he can make it back, and I'm watching this guy talk, and one of the old boys just pulls out this little container,
Oh yeah, it was so weird.
pulls it out, grabs like a fingerful of it, and just goes, puts it back in and down. And I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
What was that? And Josh is like, oh, no, nothing happened.
It looked like he picked his nose.
Yeah.
but we
I was
went
like,
back
nothing
and watched
happened.
it.
Like, no, go back.
Yeah.
And he did exactly that. He opened
Yeah.
up a little container.
Yeah.
He got a pinch full of something.
Yeah, it's like he wiped something on his thumb and then went like in each nostril, you know?
Maybe it was like an early version of a Vic stick.
I don't know, because then like when it cut scene to the next scene when they were all outside, he was standing there like wiping his nose and sniffing.
Yeah, maybe the Vic stick was a little bit stronger than he.
But they were also at the time talking about celebrating because old
Yeah, they
Foggy
were
wasn't
celebrating
gonna
because they
make it.
knew that he wasn't going to make it and they were about to
I'm
make
like,
like 20k each,
what's,
you know?
what's he celebrating?
Yeah. I should also mention, like, during this whole movie, it kept cutting back to the UK, and there was like, they had a scoreboard up, they had odds going, they had people listed who thought he was going to make
Yep.
it, thought he wasn't going to make it. So, like, everyone was divided on whether he would make it in the 80 days or not.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah.
And this was like, they were at the point where we were like, he's missed his boat. He's not going to make it. There's no way he can be back here in 7 or 8 days or whatever it was.
Exactly.
Yeah. Celebrate. Put some pocket stuff in your nose.
Because we're a little bit distracted at this moment, it's probably a good time for me to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How many Around the World in 80 Days movies do you think there are?
3?
3.
Incorrect.
Oh.
How
I think
many?
there's more or less.
More.
There is more.
Yeah, I'd say
5.
There are 4.
There you go.
So there was the one we watched, 1956.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one in 1988. There's another one in 2004, Jackie
Jackie
Chan.
Chan.
And there's another one 2021.
Oh, there's a new one.
There's a new one.
What?
Who are the actors in the new one? Do we know?
I don't know who the actors are, but it's animated.
Oh, gross.
Shit
Nah, I
house.
don't care.
What hot garbage.
Right.
But we're probably due for another one.
Anyways,
We should do it. We got the hats.
We do have the hats.
You reckon we can sail around the world in 80 days?
We just need the pirate ship. and we can-
Well, we're going to buy the Rangoon.
The Rangoon.
I'm just going to finish my Titanic. that worked out well last time.
Okay, so they get a steamboat.
They do, yeah.
And they
Yeah,
get
they
it
get
back
it.
to
An
England.
actual, like, Mickey Mouse
Yeah.
steamboat with the big...
Steamboat Willie.
So
A
sick.
paddle steamer.
Sure, you know...
Yeah. I have autism, so I've definitely, undiagnosed.
You know modes of transport. more
Something's
than anyone.
definitely not right up there.
We definitely diagnosed it.
Anyway.
I've only got 2 notes after this, so you
There's
guys
no
are on.
I've got heaps of notes there. So there's a paddle steamer boat. They're on their way to Europe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back,
they're on their way
England?
back to England.
England,
going
essentially.
across the channel.
It's the final little stretch, or the final massive stretch
That's
from
a big
from the
channel,
US
is it?
to England.
Oh, no, because that's from France. No, they're
yeah.
just getting back to
They're in the ocean between America and England.
It's a damn long way.
It's a damn long way, yeah. And it's so far, in fact, that they run out of coal
Yeah, 'cause
on
he
their
is-
paddle steamer.
He is telling them to just pump it,
Yeah.
so because they obviously have the deadline.
Yes, yeah. So, you run out of coal. You're on a ship that's mostly made of wood. What do you do?
So many axes on that boat for some reason.
They start loading up this bad boy full of all the wood in the
Everything.
boat. But before that,
Yeah, just before.
he goes to the captain and says, look, we can't just sail our way there. We're on the clock.
No wind.
How much for the boat? And it's like, oh, it's not for sale. And ends up just giving him that Gucci bag full of
Yeah, it
cash.
just drops him a fucking
And he's like,
fat stack.
fuck,
He's
do
like,
what you
"It's-
want."
It's my
Yep.
boat. Yeah.
And so it was like, okay,
Yeah.
now first step, start shredding everything that we can use for wood and fuel.
Yeah.
Load it in. You know what I do?
Mast comes down.
Yeah.
Roof comes down.
Everything.
There's like the
like,
lady
lawn
on the front
chair-
of the boat.
Lawn chairs gone.
Oh, that's
That
right.
One
the
dude.
Harriet. The
The
Harriet.
Harriet, the boat was named the Harriet. Harriet, the big model that was at the front of the
Yeah,
boat.
we
She's
had,
gone. She's
She
in
had
the
big
fire.
assets. She fired up that
Oh yeah,
wood.
she had some titties. We're not gonna lie.
Big waist, big
yeah.
bust.
They tried to steal the wooden leg from that one guy as well.
Trying to take his peg leg.
Yeah, they were burning everything that would burn.
Anyways.
But then they ran out of things to burn.
Yeah.
Yes.
What happened next, Barrett?
Well, they said they've got about, 12 hours of heat left?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Oh, sorry.
1 hour.
12 hours.
1 hour.
1 hour. And right as that's called, someone yells out,
Land ho! We finally
land
found land ho.
Lando. And Josh said that is my favorite type of.
That's my favorite type of hoe. I don't want no water hoe.
And we were talking about, just imagine
like
if we had this pirate ship, like with the boys.
Yeah.
And we went out
Yeah.
somewhere and we saw land. Oh, we'd lose our
It'd be the best
minds.
thing. The best thing. Because we'd need to restock with beers probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fridge has died. The Jenny's dead.
Yeah. We'd have to eat some of the boys.
So,
yeah.
Phil makes it to the UK.
Back to Manchester.
Back to
So
Manchester.
they land in
he's not-
Manchester.
he still needs to catch a train to
London.
Liverpool.
London?
Liverpool.
It is Liverpool, yeah.
Is that Liverpool station's in London? Is it?
No, Liverpool is its own place.
Right. I swear they said London. All right. This shows how much. Maybe I'd had a few beers of that.
Start with an L.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah. They all sound the same over there.
Yeah.
So they get back off Manchester and they're trying to get to Liverpool. But what happens in Manchester?
They get arrested. Phil gets arrested.
Yeah.
All right.
He's done.
So he gets taken off to what's the one that's temporary? Jail?
Yeah.
Jail's a short-term one, prison's a long-term one.
Sure.
Jail. Yeah, gets taken to jail. He's been arrested on suspicion of
Robbing the bank.
robbing the bank, robbering.
Robbing the bank.
You can
Holy
rub
heck,
it. You can
yeah.
rub it. You can rubber it.
He's in there for I don't know, half a day,
Yeah.
thing like
It
that.
didn't seem like long. I feel like it was like they had like a day or two spare when they landed, I think.
Yeah. And then the charges are dropped.
Yeah, it was a bloke from Brighton.
Fucking Brighton.
Yeah, for those
course it's from Brighton.
those beach folk, brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, Brighton or Grimsby. You just don't know.
His delay in jail
Yeah.
has caused him to lose the bet.
Yeah, he fails.
So he gets the train still, but he goes back home.
Yeah.
Goes back home, but he goes back home with passport and the princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still got his manservant
Yeah.
and he's got a lady that he picked up in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The princess asks Phil to be her husband.
Yep.
Yeah, she makes the first move.
Yep.
Because he's obviously frigid as fuck, which you can tell through the whole movie.
Yeah.
But he has zero care about anything.
Okay,
I
so
really
that's true.
relate to this guy.
But hang on. So I also thought about this too, right?
Yeah.
And so 80 days is a long time.
It is a
So
long time.
Let's just say for 40 of those days they were hanging out. Are you telling me they did nothing?
No, he obviously was so focused on this stupid, like, dumb bet of his. Actually, like, he seemed like the sort of dude that was like, because, like,
I would have said he's asexual.
yeah, 100%. Like, he had this nice house. He had so much money.
How many clocks did he have?
He had 50,000 clocks in every room for some
He
reason.
did have a lot of clocks.
But he just, like, there was no woman interest. And so, like, when she started to show interest, he was just like,
He was confused.
who are you?
Yep.
Okay, so,
I saved you because you were about to be killed. That's literally it.
so you don't think there was any shenanigans during
No
the trip?
way.
If anyone slept with her,
Anyone, it was passport. Yeah. yeah.
Do you think that happened?
Oh, shit. Maybe.
Oh.
Spanish baby.
So,
Maybe that's why she proposed, because she was up the duff.
Oh, shit.
wow. Anyways,
Sequel when?
the next one, 1988.
Around the world in 9 months.
Right. So, they agreed to be married. They send passport to go and get the priest because they want to get married then and there.
Yep, same day, by the way. Same day he got out of prison, jail. Yeah.
So passport goes to the priest, knocks on the door. The priest is like, "No."
he did say at that time, right? Passport said Saturday or today, Saturday.
And he goes-
then he was like, no, it's Sunday.
"Oh, it's Sunday."
Yeah.
And then we kind of figured at this point there had to be some sort
There
of
was
plot
something
twist.
going on, yeah.
So he goes to get the priest. The priest is like, "Oh no, no, I'm not coming out." And he's like, "No, it's an emergency." The priest is like, "All right, I'll come." So the priest is following passport back to the house. Passport follows passes a person selling newspapers. He
does.
And what day is the paper for?
He's wearing one of those big billboards on front and back.
Saturday's results.
Says Saturday's results.
Yeah.
And he runs past them, doubles back, and is like, whoop, that's not right.
Yeah.
Grabs a newspaper to confirm.
Sees
It's
the
Saturday.
date. They're a
It's
day early.
Saturday. They're a day early.
They have 10 minutes and 53 seconds.
Yeah. So he gets back to the house. He tells Phil that it's Saturday. Phil says the paper's mistaken. It's Sunday. I would not make a mistake.
Yep.
Turns out that they'd gone
East
east
around the world.
East around the world.
So
which
they've
meant
lost a day.
that they'd gained a day.
Yeah,
Gained a
yeah.
day. So it was actually Saturday when he thought it was
So
Sunday.
they start rushing to get to the main place.
Pulls
with
out
the
his
club.
pocket watch. They've got 12, well, whatever Josh said.
10 minutes to get to the
10
club.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're in a rush to get to the club because that's the point that he has to finish at. Everything is slowing him down at that point. There's a guy trying to drive a horse and cart. He's got the hiccups. There's some lady that calls him.
Oh, it was like a religious lady.
Oh,
What should we call him?
He says he has a bet.
Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness. What?
Yeah.
You know?
Anyways, he died a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, R.I.P.
So,
Ozzy.
R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. And anyways, he makes it with like 1 second to spare.
Yeah, they're
What an entrance.
They're watching the clock and they're like, there's 14 seconds left. Do we even bother standing around waiting? And then he does that big like step through the doorway. Like,
Guys. Hello,
"Oh,
boys.
I'm fucking here. Yeah. Yeah.
Nails it. But also, who's behind him?
The princess.
The
Princess
princess
just
is
rocks
there.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because
And
he did say, stay here. We're going without you.
She didn't listen.
She didn't.
And then he says to her, because everyone's in shock that she's present, and he says
They're
to
at a
her,
gentleman's club.
exactly, he says, Princess, you need to leave here immediately.
Yeah.
And why?
Because it's going to end the British civilization.
civilization,
This
yeah.
is for men only. No woman has stepped foot into
Yeah.
here, and if you do, it will end the British Empire.
Civilization.
And then there's some weird things that happen where
Things start falling down.
So the butler drops a plate, the pitcher falls, and then Passport 2 busts through a fucking
Yeah.
window, and he's like,
Hey,
what?
boys."
What up?
And then one of the old boys just goes, this is the end.
And then that's the goddamn end of the movie.
and then there are some great credits.
Credits were amazing.
Credits. We have credits.
Credits
The
for
credits
days.
were amazing, actually.
Great animation, excellent credit.
I do have one note here that I do like want to bring up quickly, which happened maybe it was like just a short little bit before, was when he was in prison and Mr. Fix came and was just like, I'm sorry, we've mistaken. I thought it was you.
Oh, yes, the Brighton boys.
Yeah, it was the Brighton guy, and Phileas says, "I never really enjoyed your company, and you were terrible at playing Whisk."
Yeah.
Which was the card game that they played.
Yeah, he showed them.
literally tore him down to like the absolute minimum and then walked
Perfect.
out of that jail cell. Yeah, absolute like
Mic drop. Perfect.
brush your shoulders off sort of moment, you know?
But that's the movie, boys.
As the movie
Yeah.
it ends, we get a
Yep.
big credits. The credits are like a cartoon version of everything that just happened over the last 3 hours.
Yeah, I did read something online about the credits. I just didn't pay enough attention, but it was some special thing.
Yeah,
It was?
it was super cool. It was kind of like giving me like a
Summary.
Catch Me If You Can intro vibe.
Yeah, it
like,
was,
the
yeah.
cartoon rolls into like different things, and like a circle would turn into the balloon, and
Yeah.
it would turn into a ship.
It was really
it
well
was
done, though.
super cool. Yeah,
This is where I was about to drop in 0.5.
yeah.
What's that?
I was about how many people starred in the movie, but you ruined it at the start.
Perfect. Fuck you, Barrett. Anyway,
Wow!
what did you boys think?
Wait, were you sitting there for the whole movie?
Yeah.
Right. Anyways.
Nothing's changed. Are you stupid?
Fucking Barrett.
Apparently.
Classic Barrett. Anyway, what did you think, Barrett?
Great. Loved it.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I think we talked about this. You said that you like read or like watched a quick little review beforehand,
Before
and it
every
said it
movie
was
we
like
watched?
three hour bore fest or
Yeah.
something along those lines.
So before every movie, I always watch a little summary. There's a person I watch on YouTube, just they do like 3 or 4 minute reviews.
Yeah.
Just to know what I'm getting myself into, because sometimes I need to mentally prepare if it's going to be a bad movie.
Yeah.
Alex just likes to raw dog it.
Yeah,
I rolled dog all the time.
Yeah. So
I know.
basically, the person had rated it really poorly, and I noticed one of the things they said was there's this whole intro sequence that doesn't make any sense to the movie. The movie's a bore fest. I'm now really questioning this person's
Yeah.
opinion, because the intro was very relevant because
Yeah,
it was about
that
the
made-
writer of the book.
Yeah. You told me this while we're at the pub for dinner, and I was like, I came into this completely blind, like I did the last movie. I didn't look it up. I didn't watch anything. I just wanted to watch the movie, see what happened. So I think I went in with low standards,
Yeah.
and I was
went in
I
with
did
low
too.
standards as well.
pleasantly
too.
surprised.
No, I did too, because after you told me that, I thought, oh, this is going to be a ball fest,
Yeah.
3 hours long, blah, blah, blah. I actually had fun. I thought it was a good
No, it
movie.
was great.
The guy's been right up to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he rated this just above Broadway Melody, which is by far the worst movie we've watched so far.
Yeah, but this is why our podcast exists, because we are here to deliver the real,
Yeah.
uncensored
Yeah.
feedback of
And
each
we've
movie.
done-
You're a very large Australian man that likes drinking beers. This could be the movie for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I mean,
yeah.
you can trust other men that like to drink beer. With
Yeah,
large
And
bellies.
I'd like to say
Yeah.
that we do somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes of research on Wikipedia before recording this bullshit.
yeah, sometimes 15.
sometimes during the movie.
Subsequently missing some parts of the movie.
Boom. All right, we're going to get down to brass tacks.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Fast car went past.
Yeah, what was that?
I knew immediately that is not going to be on the microphone, so it's just going to be you reacting to something that's not there.
It's quite loud though,
yeah,
right?
that was.
Someone
Anyway.
was on gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely good.
Yeah.
All right. Josh,
Hello.
we do with all our guests.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you first.
Yep.
How many Joshes out of Josh?
Okay, honestly, I was thinking about this while we were messing around between watching and recording. I think I gave Mutiny on the Bounty 3? 2. 2 and a, you were doing half stars then, but now you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We changed.
Yeah, you changed, yeah. I was told
do
no.
I don't even know that.
I was told no half stars when I
I
did
think
it.
you gave it at least a 3.
No, I wanted to give it a 2.5 because
Yeah.
I was like, not good, not great. This, I'm a solid 4.
Okay.
A solid
that
4.
is a high score.
Like that was a good movie, and I would like definitely tell people to go watch it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Barrett, before I go over to Barrett, I want to know your rating for the beer.
Oh, for the beer? Shit, that was a pretty fucking good beer, wasn't it?
I have not had a bad freestyle beer to this day.
Don't taint his review.
They've turned it up a lot. I'm gonna say like an 8.
So, 8. You're going to level with 8?
8? Are we doing 10s or 5s? You
Oh, it's
change-
out of 10. The beer's out of 10.
change
The
every
beer's
time.
Right, that's how
No, it
I
doesn't
get
change.
confused
The
too.
beer's always been at
4
10.
for the movie, 8 for the beer.
8 for the beer.
Happy
Yep.
with that?
Yep, 100%.
Barrett, please give me both your reviews.
All right. Movie, 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Okay. Just because like it was a fun movie to watch, but some of the stories we've seen, like the previous couple of movies.
Yeah, you would have better and you would have worse. Yeah.
And there are some very important stories coming up, some true stories, Schindler's List, stuff like that. So, there's got to be some 5s in there reserved for some of those. So this is a 3, fun movie. Watch it or don't watch it. I'm kind of like on the fence about that. It's a 3 hours. So do you want to commit that? There's probably other movies we've watched recently that I would say watch first.
Yep.
So at the moment we're at 2 or 3 movies for watch, what we've seen.
Yeah,
It Happened One Night.
Marty.
And what was just before Marty? On the Waterfront.
Yep.
That's the 3 movies so far. I'm like, watch.
They were
So
great.
this just doesn't fall into the watch category, probably because it's the story's great. It's just a bit long-winded.
Yeah.
If it was
2 hours, if it was a smidge shorter, it would probably be on my high rotation, I reckon.
Would have been a tight butthole.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's like that is.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. Shit. Yeah.
And you haven't got me for saying bukkake.
What do you mean? That's an expression to comment on something that's very
I
nice.
have never heard
Yeah, I've
that
never
before.
heard that either. I think you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You made that up on the spot.
Yeah.
We'll cut that part out.
The beer.
Beer.
What do you think?
For Freestyle 9. That is a fantastic beer.
Okay. Look,
Yeah.
fantastic. Look, as always, I write it
sponsor.
down. Not a sponsor, but could
Oh,
be.
it definitely fucking could be.
Could be.
Yeah, we could hook that up.
All right. I wrote my down before 3 stars for the movie
Yep.
and 9 for the beer. I absolutely love that beer. For the movie, same kind of reasoning. I thought it was fun. It was a bit long. I actually thought it was okay. I think I liked the cinematography and some of the,
Yeah.
actual work around the movie better than anything else. But it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it was long, but it didn't feel long because it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But wasn't more fun because we had the boys,
That could have also been it. If I watched it by myself, it might be a little bit different. But then, like, have you guys watched what's the Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Glued
it's
to it.
Such a long movie. I started to get bored because not a lot happened.
I watched it twice. I was glued to it both times.
But like that, there was just like always something weird happening.
Yeah.
So it sort of like kept me like sucked in,
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I got the higher rating.
Oh.
Yeah. And
But
the beer, I've had 7 million beers, so this is
look,
I've had better.
Look, we had a great afternoon. It was a pretty good movie. Great beers. Great company.
Great night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Josh, for being our first returning guest member on the
And-
podcast.
Oh, the hats.
Thanks for the
and
hats.
the hats.
Oh,
Holy
cheers,
yeah.
hats.
We cheers the hats.
Cheers, hats.
My
Sensational,
boys. So I'll see you in another 12 episodes, I guess.
So we're getting you back.
Sounds good.
Is it 12 or 11?
well, this was 11, so we may as well go 12.
Okay.
Why not? Depends on the movie. But
Hopefully it's something
Okay.
good.
Oh, no, you're going to be back before that.
Will I?
Yeah, but you're not a special guest. You're coming to just view a movie and you're going to bring a special guest with you. We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But
This is news to me, but I love it.
you know about it. It's just going to take you a while. You have Okay, I'll clue you up. The rest of you won't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The movie has the same name as one of your friends.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I want to be on that. Get a fourth mic.
Fourth mic.
I mean, there's one hole left.
There's one hole left.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Shit, when is that?
Alex!
How
Tight buttholes, one hole left.
he's had 4 beers.
Remember, I'm not editing this.
It was a reflex. I'm sorry.
When is that? How long away is that?
I feel that's like in the early 60s. So not
so-
far.
so
but
like-
probably
like 10
we're
weeks.
within 10.
Beautiful. Keen. I'll remind him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
'cause
person
he's
has
definitely
to be
forgotten.
on the podcast.
Of course he
because
has to. It has.
If you have the same name as the movie, automatically.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You can look
I
this
haven't
up if
even
you
met
want.
this guy either, so it's going to be great.
The
Oh, yeah. Let's just cold turkey it. I don't
Yeah,
want you to meet
100%.
him before.
Cool turkey.
Yeah.
the 8 of you that listen to this podcast,
Yeah.
you can look this up if you want. But
Yeah,
you're
see if you can
you're
work
in-
it out.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
His name is actually.
Well,
I'm trying to think of it. What's another movie that's won? That would be a stupid name. I got nothing.
Anyway,
Titanic.
Yes, his name is Titanic. And he's going to be
His
our
name is Saloon Girl.
I
Side
can't believe I'm being the one to say wrap this up. But let's
gotta
wrap this up.
as well.
No. Please side note the saloon thing. Just for the end.
Go.
When we were looking up the actors at the very beginning, there was a girl, and it had a list of the actors and a list of their names, and one of the names was it was Saloon something.
Saloon Girl.
No, it didn't say girl. It said
you're right.
Saloon something.
Saloon Hostess?
Saloon. No, it was literally like a name. And Alex was like, Saloon something or other. And I was like, yeah, that's a pretty dumb first name. And he genuinely thought that her first name was Saloon and not that she maybe perhaps worked in the saloon.
All right, and on that bombshell.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for coming back. Barrett, as always, thank you for listening to the Alex
it.
Podcast.
Love you both. We'll see you in a bit.
Barrett Podcast.
Bye.
It's obviously the Josh Podcast.